the skies above battlefields around the world, the unmistakable sound of the A-10 Warthog's GAU-8 Avenger cannon can strike fear into the hearts of even the most hardened enemy combatants. Despite being a design from the 1970s, this close air support aircraft remains a formidable force on the battlefield. The A-10's unique combination of durability, maneuverability, and firepower has made it a beloved aircraft among pilots and ground troops alike. Despite its effectiveness, however, the A-10 has faced numerous attempts at retirement in recent years, with its detractors citing its age and cost as reasons to move on to newer, more expensive aircraft. But the Warthog's advocates argue that there is simply no substitute for the A-10's ability to fly low and slow, delivering devastating firepower where it's needed most. They point to its track record of success in countless conflicts, from the Gulf War to Afghanistan, and argue that the A-10 should remain in service for as long as it continues to perform its crucial role on the battlefield. As the debate rages on, one thing is certain: the A-10 Warthog remains an iconic aircraft that has earned a place in aviation history. Its future may be uncertain, but for now, the Warthog continues to fly, delivering support and protection to those on the ground who need it most. Since the late 1980s, the USAF has pushed to retire the A-10, but the plane has avoided permanent grounding. The A-10 will continue to fly in support of America's ground forces, thanks to the quick passing of the 2020 National Defense Authorization Act. The aircraft, which has not been manufactured since the early 1980s, is useful to the U.S. but is showing its age. Just 2 years ago, nearly half of the A-10 fleet was grounded. The spending plan will include money for new wings, as well as other upgrades. The A-10 Warthog has immeasurable value to our U.S. troops on the ground and plays a critical role in our military strategy in the Middle East and around the world, as Representative Ruben Gallego said. "I'm glad that we were able to keep this fleet fully operational, and I will continue to fight to preserve this aircraft to ensure that the warfighter on the ground gets their air support." Since the late 1980s, the USAF has pushed to retire the A-10. The plane has avoided permanent grounding because of its combat performance, desirability by friendly ground forces, and legendary track record. Due to the defunct status of the original manufacturer, Fairchild Republic, the aircraft is now supported as a legacy platform comprised of Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and Northrop Grumman. In the end, the decision to retire the A-10 Warthog will likely come down to a balancing of costs, capabilities, and military strategy. As long as the Warthog remains a reliable and effective option for close air support, it will likely continue to serve in the U.S. Air Force and other militaries around the world. Whether the A-10 remains in service for years to come or is eventually replaced by newer aircraft, its legacy as a symbol of American military might and battlefield effectiveness is assured.